Hey guys, this is Alpha Life from I'm playing Castle Story. This is something I found a little while ago, but haven't really been able to record it because the game was not kind of functional for the most part back a while back, but now it's a lot more acceptable. So let's see. I need to cut this. It's like a little castle builder game. It's pretty awesome. It's got that cute style or whatever. Everything looks kind of like Legos. It's Lego-y kind of. I'm gonna have these guys drop everything here because I didn't realize. I would go into your mine right here and tell them to stop producing the gold stuff because that'll just mess everything up. So just keep those guys off of there for now because we need to build there's a few things you need to build right away. Start your people on gathering your resources, but more importantly is to get these stockpiles going. Put them inside your put them inside your castle also, because if you don't, bad things happen. Your archers can accidentally shooting while shooting at enemies and kill them off. I made the same mistake. So let's just make a nice little. I don't want to block that door off, so let's just keep going around here. That's going to be the perimeter of our gathering right here. Boy, I just keep messing up. Well, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes space is good between them. So now they will stand here. Has that guy gathered anything? You guys just wood. Sometimes, sometimes the game still does have a lot of glitches, but they're not anything like they used to be. The game is actually playable for the most part now, except a lot of problems. Still lots of problems, but at least there's no like memory leaks to where even my computer was crashing from just being slowed down from whatever it was that it was slowing down from. Now I'm gonna build probably a door somewhere. Let's see. So it's very simple, but it's just fun to kind of relax to. It's not a very serious game. I mean, I don't take it seriously, but I just want to get my first castle up here and survive. See, I'm going to expand it even though I don't really want to expand it that much. Uh, so now these guys, oops, go to your workstations. Now they need to bring us lots and lots of stone and hopefully blue crystal stuff because that'll produce souls to build more of these yellow people. And my knight will probably be out here once the castle is complete. You only get so much time before the wave comes and they get progressively stronger. So I would say build archers for sure. As long as you can hold off, build workers, but once you need archers, then you're going to need them a lot. I don't know why this guy's not. So that's our stone. We'll be able to use that for various things. Actually, no. You go over here. You always want a little bit of wood for something. There's always something. See, it's kind of hard to. Sometimes you'll tell them to do something, and once they hit some sort of an obstacle or something happens, they'll stop doing what the thing it is that you told them to do. So that's extremely annoying, but sometimes they work relatively well. But the game is getting updates, so now it's functional. So we'll just have them building the perimeter of our stockpile wood, because I need that, because it gets kind of crazy. Okay, and that's gone. So let's do another one right here. Actually, at this point, I should probably start building the castle with one of them. So I'll tell this guy to start building. He'll start taking he'll start taking off the pile and placing it, building the keep, and that'll give us protection before the enemies come. Hopefully, it looks like the time is kind of running out, but usually I get it done within the time limit. There's always a temptation to make the castle as big as possible, but it never really works out for the best in the long end. Or yeah, it just isn't the best thing. So start off with as small of a castle as you can get by with, and then slowly grow it. And focus on building archers and little humanoid workers. Okay, this guy. So obviously we're using too many bricks versus how many we're gathering. So right now it's just best to send everyone on the stone. And see, this guy's carrying blue rocks, which gives us like soul or whatever, and that gives us um, more workers. Always focus on workers first, probably in the for So we'll build him, and that'll be another worker. This kind of reminds me of the old school PlayStation games where you had you had those like little plumpkin looking guys like these, and they would just walk forward and you had to build stuff for them so they don't fall off the world. This is kind of what it reminds me of, except as if they had made it somewhere and now they're building their little civilization. That's kind of like what this game is to me for some reason. That's what I keep thinking about. So the reason I want more workers is that increases the chance of me getting blue stuff, blue rock, and which I need for soldiering or soldiers. Pretty soon here, I am gonna need to select one of these guys to finish up a door. Oops, you finished that. See, they get all confused. It's hard to select them. They get really confused a lot of times. That's the downside of this game, is for some reason that stuff doesn't work as well as you want it to. Let's see, chop. Wait, is this the chop? No, this is, yeah, that should be, yeah, okay. Now you select him and he'll harvest that forest. And you, since there's a lot of stone, we'll just start building. Because I do want to have a castle up before the enemies come. Let's see. Okay, that's already in place. See, once he gets the wood over here, he'll bring it to the door because you need stone and wood to build the door. And these walls do need to be 2 thick high for the enemies not to be able to crawl on top of them. And once you start whatever. Once you start pumping out archers, it becomes a totally different game. It becomes much easier and much more sustainable. So yeah. But no matter what, so far this game is like in a state where the longer you play, the more likely everything will go haywire. Like I just had a very good setup on my other game, and I had this castle extended all the way to the mine, so they would never get attacked. And yet and yet they just all went haywire and just stopped doing what I told them, and uh, they stopped working basically. So that was kind of sad. So now that I have enough wood, I'm gonna go tell this guy to build also, so that I can have this door complete at least. And I'm just gonna start making second thickness of the wall. And I might actually need to get a ladder up there. Let's see, if I place this down here, because they can't travel up with bricks. So if I place this, and then Oh, he can't. Okay, let's do a little block here. Like that. And now they'll be able to hopefully build everything that they need to build to get up on the second wall to be able to finish it. But that's crucial, because if you leave any exposed areas, they will rush right towards it and kill it. I don't know why they stopped. Oh, not enough of a resource. Okay, we only have 4 minutes left and we still have a lot to do. So maybe I'll just keep like one guy. By the way, these castles almost never look like castles unless you specifically work put like a lot of effort into making them look like castles. So it looks like this is almost ready. If it gets any more blue stone, then it'll work. Okay, now that we have some stone, let's get this guy back on work. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna make it on time now. Let's get rid of these extra working places that aren't gonna be functional anymore. For some reason I used to think this was timed, and then I thought that maybe it has something to do with killing the enemies and they give you souls, but apparently it's just a matter of getting the blue stone. See, again, they're out. He could build that door, but he won't. I'm just gonna build another worker. I know it seems like I should have invested into another infantry person, but I think right now I'm best off with just doing what I've been doing. So hopefully they don't overwhelm me. Where's that door? It should be on the process of being built. I see it was part of that build queue. It was a different, there's two of them, and that was part of a different one. That's why he wasn't doing the door. But it's okay, usually they don't get past the night very well. So not too much to worry about, but it is kind of a problem that it's 1 minute left and we still haven't blocked off everything. See, you build also. I'm just gonna patch up as many holes as I can before I finish this. Okay, it looks like the door is finished. We got second story, and we need another blue stone. 27 seconds left. Everyone get in, get in, get in, get in. Everyone needs to come inside. I'm just gonna place this right here. Okay, that'll get finished when it gets finished, but for right now, we're gonna focus on defeating the enemies that come at us. And that'll be the challenge for our next day. See, the problem with this game is the enemies haven't come, or that it takes them such a long time to come that sometimes it's almost not even worth putting them back inside. But the time for the next day to start happening is already happening. So let's send these guys out back to work because I don't think there's any more enemies. You start. Oh, there's not enough resources. Okay, let's just send everyone to work. And our knight should be able to hold off the next wave too. So if I can get another worker, that'll be great. And then I'm gonna start blocking off the mining route from enemies, so I can calmly just go over there and do whatever I need to do, and gather resources without having to stop every night. I think that would be for the best. Okay. This might have been a little too much expansion, but maybe I won't start it till next time. Or just send one guy to do that.
Bobbin.
Oh, guys, my dog's trying to get in the door. There we go. Yeah, basically this is a super simple balanced game. But sometimes it doesn't work so well. But if it did get to a point where it worked really, really well, I actually think this would be a really pleasant game to where you could build lots of cool stuff and design, and maybe just have a certain structure that you just draw up with your bricks, and then they do it without having too much problems. Because right now, if you're not very careful about where you place your bricks, they will get confused and they won't be able to climb over stuff. So that's the thing that sucks, is that you can't really do stuff you want. Alright, 5 minutes left till we get another invasion.
Bobbin.
Hopefully we can get everything up to a second level here with the bricks, because if we don't, there becomes a problem of the enemy just being able to climb the first block and the second block and then just run around slaughtering everything, so we have to get that finished before. Actually, I'm gonna need to destroy this. I forgot that that's where the door's gonna go. Guess that's done. Okay, I do still have some wood left. Let's see. What is my door? Door. No, that's not what I wanted. You finish that door. And then we'll have, finish this wall. Okay, they can't build a second floor because they're being blocked off, so I have to build this staircase here. And then I'll expand it that way. But that will make it possible for me too. Whenever I see a buildup of stone, I usually send workers to take care of that, make sure it gets depleted more so I can complete my castle faster. I guess theoretically I could just build all the way down to the spawning points of where they spawn and then just trap it down there and just have my archers shoot at it from the very beginning. But I won't. So yeah, this was the thing that confused me, the crystal, the most, and how it spawns things, but apparently it's just a matter of finding the right kind of mineral in the ground, and that's just percentage probably controlled or something like that. So right now we're really safe because our castle's complete, and I'm gonna keep extending it towards the mine so I don't have to worry about this ever stopping them. And so I'm just gonna build these little rooms with maybe one door going outside, because it's not a good idea to have several doors ever, because they will break through them unless they're sufficiently defended, which they never will be. Okay, so it looks like there is stuff to build. I don't know why this guy is not having trouble. See, it's stuff like this. They'll get stuck and confused. Although there really shouldn't be a problem. That's why I wanted an outer space right here, so I can keep building that ladder up and keep having to have my walls taller and taller. Otherwise, if you don't have space to build ladders inside, then it makes it very difficult. I mean, I'm sure there's ways around these things. You can curve them and place them back up, but I don't do that. And it seems like the more complicated your castle, the more chance that these guys will get confused. I mean, they shouldn't, but right now they do. The states they're in. So hopefully, oh no, stay inside, stay inside. Please go over there. See, Even the soldier control should be fairly simple, but it has a lot of trouble. Go! Please, go, kill it. Okay, I'm gonna send these guys out to work. Where's that last guy? Oh, he's breaking. Oh, he broke through. Wow. Go. Get in there. Oh my god, he's gonna kill all the peasants because my soldier won't go. Why is he not going? This is ridiculous. I think he already killed someone. Yeah, see, that's the problem with this game is I was perfectly fine until they just decided that they were gonna burrow through with no problems whatsoever. See, now I have to build archers at this point because I'm not sure if he actually killed a civilian or not, but yeah, the unit control could be improved a little bit, I think. See, now I have to get an archer to defend the keep a little bit. And this is where the game is going to start having issues. No. Drop it. Drop it. I swear this game was working better before. At least the only door going to the outside is still blocked.
Bobbin.
That'd be cool if the guys we kill would leave blue crystals laying around so we can produce more people. And you can pick this stuff up by doing this. And then select them to work and everything, all the dirt in their area will be picked up. Or theoretically that's what would happen, and then he can go deposit that. So now we have a little bit more, but it's still going to take a while to actually build anything, so. Yeah, pretty cute little game. I like the way the world is. If you zoom out right here, you can see the whole world. It's kind of like in the sky or whatever over the ocean, and with little clouds. And you just sit here and build a castle and defend against yourself against waves and waves of enemies, while sometimes getting extremely frustrated the bad artificial intelligence or whatever the problems are. This game is in like alpha state, I think, or something like that. So, but it should get better. It has been getting better, more playable. At least it doesn't crash like crazy like it did before. And by crashing, yeah, it would like get overloaded with its own information and just stop working. So yeah, that'll be episode 1 of this if I make any more, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. And I will be making more strategy and or shooter and or whatever kind of game videos. So please subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day, and goodbye.